And as much as they tell me, to help with sleep and all of that stuff, no screen time before bed. You know how hard it is not to do screen time before. I need to unwind with like a stupid episode of Gilmore Girls or like something like really mind-numbing sometimes. I need that. We all need it.
Like an apartment tour.
Hmm?
And she has sectioned out her house. Some places don't have chargers and da-da-da-da. So there's like digital free zones. She lives alone, obviously.
Oh, yeah, of course. How do you have digital? Does she have children?
No.
Sometimes I just want to give the phone, like especially in the morning. Then I'm like, yeah, just watch YouTube. So I can just.
No. I have completely given up on the screen time thing.
Oh yeah.
I've been like,
you were good with your first one.
I was, and then I'm like, no, fuck it, actually. Because as my mom, she's now when so she says this Russian psychologist that she watches says when you're planning out like things that you want to do or things that you can do or should do, whatever, you need to do things that make your life easier. So if the screen time is making your life easier, give it to the child. Because you need to think, what is the substitute? Are you now stressing yourself because you don't want to give the screen? If it's something easy, I feel like going for a walk, come, let's go. That's nice. But if it's like, I must get this child off the screen because of some
rules that someone made up, and I'm sure there is research behind it. And I must say, I have noticed on days when, it's not about the screen time necessarily, I'm just thinking now on days when my son doesn't have the screen and the videos, he's actually a bit calmer. But then, on the other hand, he's got my attention.
Yeah.
So it's not about the screen necessarily, it's about the attention.
Because I was listening to an interesting podcast about bedtime stories. So they're saying, for kids, all the way to Mpilo's age, it's like 9 or whatever, reading bedtime stories to kids is very beneficial because they sit close to you, they've got your undivided attention, you're kind of doing things like that. So I think maybe it's better as a parent. So say this 8 hours. The child can be on the screen for 4 hours. And then you've got an hour where you're like, I'm actually going to like hang out with you.
Yeah.
As opposed to no screen, you're half-assing this, you're half-assing that,
And then the child's frustrated because there isn't like complete focus, at least with a game or something. There's engagement and there's something happening.
Yeah. Not like, Mommy, look at this. Yeah, I'll look now. Stay off the screen. Go outside.
Play with you.